in order to lift a big trophy. But along with that, you'll also have to mention the fact, because it's something's on your camera.
But it's
So
something
along
that
with
matters.
Mosquito, fuck, what the?
wow,
He's right there in the camera, right there.
Never so big. Never
We're
so
like,
big.
My God. We'll keep
we're
this.
watching it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this. I'm not gonna even edit this out. I'm just gonna keep.
yes.
Hey guys, welcome back. We have a new face here. So Shaolin, how are you, mate?
Hello guys, I'm fine. Being a Liverpool fan, life is pretty good right now. It's pretty unstable to be
Yeah,
honest.
and the
Yeah.
usual
Injuries going
I
and
know,
suspects.
all.
I know.
I think people, most of the people know the usual suspects, so I don't need to go on. No, no. So let's just start.
Mm-hmm.
We'll obviously start with Spurs, City, and I'll. Who do you want to have the first word?
Um,
Kunal.
Tanmoy.
Kunal.
Tanmoy.
No, no.
Kunal.
Let's save Tanmoy
Okay.
for the last. I mean, Kunal. Do you think
Um,
now?
yeah,
I mean, you're definitely in the conversation. Definitely, surely.
Conversation, yeah, we have been in a conversation, but I'll still reserve myself because we still have a long way to go. Like the set of games that we have ahead of us that's been defined, and this is just one box ticked. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll keep this tight as we have been.
How much did you enjoy that Mourinho
Oh, by
masterclass?
the way, I think I did mention Spurs at the top of the table by the end of Christmas. Looking
Yeah,
bright,
yeah.
look.
looking bright, looking fucking bright. I mean, let's see how it goes. Yeah, we definitely enjoyed this because this was like a fucking team performance. The team was up to the mark. We held our positions really well, really lethal on the counter and instinctive passes. All in all, a good team performance, and that's what Jose wants. Jose happy, we're happy.
I mean, as soon as you do not let a Jose team go 1-0 up. You just cannot afford to do that. If Jose Mourinho gets 1-0 up, that is
You
it. I'm sorry for you.
you know what's come. And
Yeah.
it fucking showed, man. I mean, we let them have the ball, we let them go wide, but from the center, there was no space for them. Yeah, they had a lot of shots, but none of that really concerned us except for a few, one or two of them.
Bro,
So, yeah,
City could have played
pretty
for 2 days
perfect.
and didn't score.
Yes. True.
Yeah.
Tanmoy, are
See, as
you?
much it
Do you
it
believe
is
now?
okay. Go on.
Do you believe in the man?
It's been a year now for Jose since he took over Spurs. So for the first time, I saw a complete team performance. Usually, it happens. It's either one or two player wonders, but in that game, starting from Loris to Dyer to Aurier, and you know the rest, they are always on the mark. Everyone, the usual
Yeah.
suspects, Dyer and Aurier. I mean, really, they really impress me. I mean, whenever it's Eric Dyer on the uh, center half, along with Alderweireld or whoever, there's always a suspect in Spurs fans' mind. We know what's coming. We know it's gonna be Dyer or Aurier or Ben Davies. But thankfully, Dyer did show his actual potential. He was pretty solid along with Alderweireld. Even though Alderweireld sustained injury, I hope it's not a major one. But
Gonna be a big
all
miss
in all,
for the Chelsea
that
game.
next match, all in all, a complete team performance and special shout out to Højbjerg. What a what a proper
He's in my
CDM he
signing of the season actually. If higher than all of Chelsea signings. I've
definitely,
got him in
definitely.
my number one signing of the season.
Maybe
Forget
one
forget
for
about
us.
the assists. Forget about the assists that Kane made. goals that Son and Lo Celso scored, the defending. Forget about everything. It's just that one man and the impact that it made overall on the pitch for the Spurs team. It was immense. It was immense. Really commendable.
He's like a proper destroyer, right, Arun?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoiberg, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
proper
Yeah,
destroyer.
uh,
I mean,
a
perfect
proper,
Jose Mourinho player.
perfect Jose Mourinho player, perfect shithousery player that he likes, he loves. Conte in Chelsea, or Nemanja Matic at Chelsea, or you can go
Exactly.
back
Yeah.
to Inter and Porto days. Crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a perfect Jose Mourinho team, in my opinion. When he was at United, he didn't have these kind of players to fight for him. Now
Yes.
he have a team
Mm.
of men, soldiers,
Mm.
the team of the bastards, cunts that he want to make. He's already made
Cunts.
them there, but still, I don't put them
Tons,
as
yeah.
favorite. They will be in top four, but I will stick to my words as last time. They won't win the league.
I have one question for Kunal actually. Kunal and Tanmay, anyone. So
Go
Yeah.
you
on.
guys, last year when Pochettino left you guys were saw him as a fatherly figure, like someone who has nurtured this perfect Spurs side after so many years, who brought hope into the club that they could achieve something, reaching the finals of Champions League. So now when he left, Mourinho brought in a new style which you guys were hateful of at first, rejected it. But now it's been a year, and now this season, it's not like it's going on the same level. You guys are rising. You guys are top of the league right now. So would you say after this week's performance that City, who have been under the radar this season, like not been their usual best, that you guys are the title contenders and have a better chance at winning the league than City? And second question, like, have you finally moved on over, Pochettino, and you have high hopes for Mourinho? These two questions, both of
Surely,
you.
Tonmai
Tonma
take
answer
this
this
one,
because
man.
it's more emotional for him. The Pochettino thing.
Okay.
So
Surely
I
I'm
you
gonna
second
say
that.
this.
could finish higher than City. I mean,
Pochettino, it's magic.
I'll okay. I'll let Kunal take the first question. I'll come in the second one.
Okay, yeah. First question is if we are title contenders or not. Like we've said, it's just the first of a few run of games. We need to do this on a constant level. Tottenham has done this. I mean, Tottenham have shut down teams before, and it's usually one-off game. It's never a continuous series of performance that's always inspiring and like the team is performing
Yeah.
week in, week out. It doesn't happen. So
but it's
still
looking like
realistic.
you're definitely
Yeah.
going to finish higher than City.
You know what's helping is just the amount of clean sheets that we have been managing. And
Mhm.
even though City does not have this lethal striker in their upfront, still they're an attacking threat. I mean, you cannot write them off. So clean sheet against them really helps. Yeah. So yeah, I think we would finish higher than City at this rate. At this rate, yeah.
Tonmoy, a
Tolmo,
last
you can
word.
go on for
Interesting.
the second.
Okay. So for the second thing, second question that you put on, look, yeah, Mourinho is getting into a zone. I'm myself a big hater of Mourinho. I'll admit it honestly. But saying I'm not just switching my mind just based on the previous game, but since the last couple of months that has
Exactly. Yeah.
we have started showing the difference. And the main thing that I'd like to add is that with Pochettino, we didn't have the signings. The same thing
You
we
had
didn't
the
have.
signings.
And Eugene had the mentality.
We didn't have
Let
the
me just
mentality.
put that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
only
Great,
champagne football.
great. We
We're
didn't
like
have a.
soft.
We are soft. We didn't have that experienced guy that every team needs in order to lift a big trophy. But along with that, you'll also have to mention the fact, was it something's on your camera?
But it's
So
something
along
that
with
Mercury.
Mosquito, fuck, man. What the?
Wow.
He's right there in the camera, right
Never seen
there.
mosquito so big. Never seen mosquito
we're
so
like
big.
My God.
w-
We'll keep
we're like
this.
watching it.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna edit this. I'm not gonna even edit this out. I'm just gonna keep it. Go on,
so,
Tanmoy.
so so yeah, we didn't have the mentality as you people rightly mentioned. We didn't have that big guy that needs to step up when it's required. We didn't. We lacked the experience, and based on our previous mistakes, we did learn a lot. And the signings help us a lot in this season. It's going to help us immensely this season. So I'm not over Pochettino love. I'm not over him. I'll never be able to overcome
Mhm.
him. But with Jose, I think yes, he's
Because
slowly.
maybe, Pochettino was that mediator. Like, if you consider
Yeah,
Jose as your above level who's going to get you championships, then Pochettino
if
brought it to that level.
Yeah.
you know what, Tonmai might not express himself like if now they're like title contenders, but we are seeing him in the WhatsApp group. He's like counting points where Liverpool are gonna be, where if Liverpool win, what will happen. He's like really counting points and shit now. So he's like really in it.
Last season
Shaolin, what do you
without Van
think?
Dijk and like all
Who
the
will be
injuries.
your
Okay, so
closest?
the point I'm trying to make is like last season, if you count it, can be City or Leicester. But then this season, if you see teams, there are City, you can never rule them out. And then
Yes.
you have
Yeah, you cannot
Leicester who's
rule
performing
City
great.
out, obviously. I mean, City are
Exactly,
still
yeah.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have Leicester
Uh,
again, who are performing well again this season. It's not like they're faltered or
uh,
grown complacent or anything. And then again, you have Tottenham, who, in my view, have been the most unexpected challengers or contenders up till this point. So
mm,
I'll
mm.
see
They're
two
the
teams.
most stable squad.
True.
Exactly. So since it is Mourinho, and Mourinho knows how to win championships.
Yes.
So that's the only reason I'm going to put Spurs along with City as our main contenders. Chelsea not so much because I think I'll give them a season. They have a very new squad. They have a very new system. So Lampard needs another season
Okay.
to get things running. So yeah, only those two teams.
So I
Okay.
would like to add there first. I'd like to add there. I think Spurs will be in there with Liverpool and Man City competing for the title.
Yeah.
Having said that, because Jose at United never been at top of the table in his tenure. It is for the first time after
Yeah.
many years Jose is top of
Yeah.
the table and he has an
Yeah.
audience back. Now he is freaking
Exactly.
confident that he can go on.
Mm.
That's my only fear. The mentality is back. That's my only fear. Yeah.
Happy Jose is a dangerous Jose.
I'm actually putting Spurs above Chelsea right now
It's
as
a tricky one.
as a
Yeah, right
in the
now, of
That's
course.
a
conversation.
tricky one.
So okay, we're done with Spurs. Let's move on to United.
Yeah.
Arun, I don't know what to say anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Me neither, bro. Me
I'm
neither.
whatever you say, whatever the fuck you want. I mean, I don't know what to say
I think
anymore.
let's put it that way. If I was Ole, I would have walked. If I was Ole, I would have walked. I would have said, "Let's leave now. Better before it gets worse."
Yeah.
After this call, I'm gonna go on BBC Manchester. I'm gonna say the same thing because it's not working, bro. It's not working because look at the pattern of play. You know what? Since last 1.5 years, Manchester United have won only 8 matches without a penalty.
Wow.
Let that sink in.
8
Let that sink
matches.
in.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
Alright.
Oh,
by the way, Human Son has how many goals now? 6, 8,
9.
9
But yeah,
goals.
yeah,
9 goals from open play. United and City, 2 and 1 respectively.
City. But they will come back, not United. But see, the problem was again, as I said, it's always the smaller teams. It's always the smaller teams, and I always want to banter by putting Arsenal in there as well. Arsenal, Brighton, Southampton. Next week we're meeting Southampton. We're not winning. We are dropping points.
I don't think
We
you
are
guys are
dropping
winning against
points.
Southampton.
I
Because
think
I
I think
I
I
think
think
they
I
will.
was exactly. I think I'm more confident of United you winning away at Southampton than at home with West
yeah,
Brom.
yeah, I agree. I
the
agree.
scam must go on. The
Yeah, the
scam
scam.
must go on.
I mean, unbelievable how long this scam can go on. Unbelievable, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I have a question for that for you, Arun.
yeah,
The board, we know obviously what the Man United board is doing.
yeah.
They reach that, almost reach that saturation level that, okay, Ole needs to go, and then he pulls up a miracle like a win against PSG or something like that.
Yeah.
How does that affect you as a fan? Like, what is your mentality? Are you getting sick of it more and more?
No,
Do you have
no.
a potential? Do you have a potential manager in mind?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. It doesn't hurt anymore because I expect it every week. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Arun
yeah.
has been saying this. Shaolin, you've been missing something. Arun has been. We have been asking Arun this question since every podcast.
Okay.
But generic fan feeling is they don't want to go to this cycle. Sack the manager, get a bounce, new manager, get top 4 again. Don't back the manager, sack the manager. But my thing is, if they sack the manager now, right now, We're not going to the same cycle. We are in top 8. Pochettino can come in, the manager that I want to come in, and get us top 4.
Okay, Pochettino.
Let's
Yeah, I
sack him
mean,
now before it's too
that's
late.
that rebuild phase is difficult.
Yeah.
City has given a pet new contract. They are in a rebuild, I think, now.
Yeah, they are.
With the
But
existing manager, imagine when a manager leaves.
yeah, no, but then they have a good recruitment policy, good structure of club they have. We don't have anything of that sorts. And the problem is all of our signings. See, Ole want to play from the back. My team doesn't know how to play football. They signed Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Good defenders, but they don't know how to pass the ball properly.
I rate Harry. I rate Wan-Bissaka. I rate
As a
Wan-Bissaka. He's
defender,
really
as a
good.
defender, he can't play football, bro. He can't play football. He cannot pass the ball to his teammates.
He can improve his crossing a little bit.
No, bro.
Taking.
Yeah.
They said he's a winger. How come he can't even do step overs and shit like that now?
I mean,
he's
that was a frustrating game, no? The West Brom game. That was.
Oh my god! Lucky to be getting 3 points. Better than
It
Arsenal.
was fucking chaos
Imagine-
until VR intervened. Man.
Yeah. So if that West Brom penalty stood, which it should have, by the way, I don't think United get back in the game.
No, but bro, we could have won by 2-3 goals. Marshall missed, Rashford missed as well. But then it was a boring game.
No.
Marshall-
I'm saying if West Brom scored
hit the post like 3 times.
Bro,
So-
only once, and De Gea made one save. So I don't see any problem in our defense right now. But the problem was we didn't attack enough. Bruno, as I said last time, people overrate him, man. I'm so sorry.
No. I think Bruno was looking for it.
Yeah,
Bruno
they do.
No. Listen, Bruno was looking for that pass. Bruno put it on a plate for Martial, which he missed, which was an absolute sitter, by the way. Just 8 yards or 10 yards away. Martial had to score that.
Would you believe me if I said he overhit it? No, he didn't pass it.
No,
I don't know.
he put it on a plate for Martial.
True.
I mean, see, that's the thing with
I'm
if
not
you put a
blaming
world-class player in a team that's not playing well, he's gonna look shitty as well.
Exactly.
That's what his class is coming now.
And Bruno is not world class. Bruno is a good player with a world class mentality. That's it.
I'd say he's world class. I think he's world class.
I don't know, man. I think James
I think
Rodriguez
he's
is a better
world class.
number 10. I think Van
It's
Dijk is a better
subjective.
number 10.
No,
I think it's pretty
that's
subjective.
too much.
You look at it from Arun's point of view. He has had this experience of seeing.
I think
class
this
players.
is
That's why-
frustration talking from Arun. This is all.
Very true. Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Just for one minute,
Yeah, go
I'd
on.
like to come in and talk to Arun regarding this Bruno thing. I honestly think whatever you're saying regarding Bruno is absolutely true. I actually feel that he's very much overrated. He's very much overrated. I mean, Mata, who's much more older than Bruno, you put him up there, Mata will give you more confidence as an overall team, including his leadership, including his experience. Mata can bring in more things than Bruno can do. I mean, I
That's
personally
a
feel that.
little bit far-fetched.
It is because my style of football is different to Ole's maybe. I want to see my team keep the ball, as I said last
True.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruno doesn't keep the ball. That's my point.
And even if
I'd
Arun
play-
wants to be convinced,
I'd
his
play
style of football
Bruno.
isn't.
If I got Bruno, I'd play Bruno in front ahead of Mason Mount and Kai
Number
Havertz together.
Number 8.
I'd play him in front of Tanguy and
Of
Dumble.
course.
And he walks into any team. Imagine De Bruyne and Bruno
You
together.
walk
Imagine
No, not in
Havertz.
Liverpool.
in the number 10
Not into
position.
Liverpool.
No.
No.
Oh God.
I'm not putting him in there. No.
No,
I'll play Minamino. I won't play him.
My country is Portugal. I love Portugal. But the thing is, even his wife throws him when he goes back that you lost so many possession and stuff like that. He knows it. My only thing is he is a fantastic player with an elite mentality. Rashford, decent player with an elite mentality. If you talk about skill, Pogba and Martial are the most skillful player we have.
But
Okay, so there's a like talking about Pogba. This will be another podcast to talk about. Let's not talk about Pogba. But I was just saying, if West Brom scored through that penalty, I don't think United win that game. At max, they would have drawn.
Yeah, drawn would have been end of Ole probably.
Yeah, that yeah, and
No,
if West Brom would have held with 1-0, I think that
it's
would
hopeful.
have been the final nail in the coffin.
Mhm.
Liverpool next. Mentality monsters. So,
Yes.
so I'll let who wanna go first? Let Shaolin go first or Aditya.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
if I okay, fine, cool. I'll go first. So, what do you
No,
want to
you
know?
go first.
I mean, I'll just put this thing that I think it shows that even if you're missing key players, anybody from that squad is ready to step in, is ready to step in with that mindset,
Mhm.
with that the first team players have, right?
Okay. So,
Mhm.
firstly, I'll just say we have been very consistent over the last 1 year, last season, and we reached a stage where we couldn't go further from that, like scoring 97
Mhm.
points the season before, then
Mhm. Peaked.
99. It was like peak. Where do we go from there? Yeah, Aston Villa against all these games, we reached the peak and then we got complacent. So I don't think anyone has ever said this, but I'll say this. Might sound stupid, but I think the injuries have been a blessing. I'll say this because since Van Dijk has gotten injured, and we have had this thought in our mind, okay, 1 year without Van Dijk probably, and then this
Mhm.
team has
Mhm.
started performing, has won each and every single game since then,
Yeah.
apart from the City one. And then the best performances came after that in form of Atlanta. And I
I think
think, yes,
Yeah,
this was the
performance.
after.
best performance of your season. This
Yeah,
game,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
this
true.
Exactly.
was
Let's,
phenomenal.
yeah,
Mhm.
let's
Yeah.
Leicester game. And dude, look at your team. The peak I was talking about, take seven starting players from that. We all have them injured right now.
Yeah.
Seven key players. Van
Yeah.
Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Henderson, and then you have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain,
Mosala.
and Salah has Corona. Dude, all these players are out, and then still we are performing
Mhm.
and winning that convincingly. That just goes to show. Okay, first thing point you
Mhm.
made about mentality monsters, but then I
Mhm.
think we have now something to play for. Earlier we were like we have established ourselves. Now that we have become a little bit weak because of the injuries, but
Mhm.
now they're trying to prove them. They have something to play for. So I think that's
Yeah,
bringing out the
yeah.
good performances.
I think the
Klopp
fighting
has
spirit is
just
back
Mhm.
now.
yeah, the
Mhm.
fighting and Klopp has just made this whole squad so hard to beat.
Is
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
unreal actually.
and
Like
like
Curtis Jones coming in midfield
Oh my God, what a
Yeah,
and
performance last night by the way.
what a
too good. Yeah, I
performance.
swear. Yeah,
Too
Everywhere, man. He
good.
was fucking everywhere.
that was
Naby
his best
Keita
performance in Liverpool so far by
hasn't
far.
played
Mm,
many games, but what a shift he
and
put in.
Injured.
he
He
got
got
He
injured
got
again.
injured.
injured.
He got injured
He
again.
got
Oh,
injured.
I don't think that
Because
matters.
But
That
management.
doesn't matter. I think. I think you're gonna still win
Yeah.
next 4 5 games easily.
I think it will
but the
matter. I
concern,
think
Aren't you have like
exactly,
injuries
no, no,
players
no.
coming back
because
from
this
Yeah,
injuries
yeah. I
now
think
in the next
Henderson
game?
will
we
be
have,
Yeah,
probably back.
Ox and
Thiago is
Thiago.
coming back. Yeah.
Ox,
Oh,
yeah,
Thiago,
was coming back.
Henderson.
Yeah,
Oxlade
yeah.
needs to
That's
come
the
midfield
back.
sorted
but
now.
then
Listen,
then the tricky phase is actually we all talked about all these points right now, but the main test will be December because you have like 4 games and I think
Exactly.
10 days. Yeah. So
Hmm.
that
yeah,
will be the testing phase,
Exactly.
18 December to 20th December Boxing Day wala phase. That is,
Hmm.
and then Champions League
Yeah.
games are coming
Hmm.
now. So
Hmm.
once we secure
Yeah.
qualification, that's fine. But then that period is the main test.
yeah, and
Hmm.
this and also James Milner. I mean, what a guy! What
Fucking
We
an
got him for
absolute.
free.
this
We
right
got him for
back.
free.
I
We
Yeah,
got
mean,
him for
he
free.
could.
like when
He's
it
better. He's
when
a
he came in, I
better.
was
Yeah, he's a
I
better
always
backup
knew.
than most of the players
I
in the
always
Premier League.
knew.
Yeah, go
About our
on.
guys, Bobby Firmino, who
Yeah,
like
happy finally got his goal.
so
Yes.
many haters, and I'm
So
just
wait,
it just
I just
so
want to ask
it
this.
makes me
Wait,
so
uh,
happy. See this, okay?
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
his
yeah. So
overall gameplay was very good for me. I thought
Um,
yesterday.
amazing man of the match for me. Easy, like he was
he could have
making every
easily
attack.
scored two, three more
He
goals. By
was
the
the
way,
one. It's
Dude, yeah, there was one
yeah,
chance in
but
which they hit
just the
the
one, I
post
think.
yeah, yeah,
consecutively.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it was
Yeah,
Kunal,
yeah,
ricocheting off
that was
everyone and then
yeah,
coming up.
but
Kunal had a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just want to ask
yeah,
you,
go on.
when Mo Salah comes back and like you guys have Bobby now in the goal sheet as well. How do you
Mm-hmm.
fit all
Yeah.
of these players?
I think it will
How
be
do you fit all
I
these amazing players
interesting
into
to
the Premier League?
see if
Bro,
Klopp plays that
yeah,
4-2-4,
yeah.
the
He might play
4-2-4
them.
formation
Yeah,
Oh my God.
against that
or
against
even a 4-2-3-1,
who did you
They
play
did
against
that
or
that
even
against,
a
I
four
four
think,
two?
to three one.
You played four two
Atlanta,
four
Atlanta,
against
Atlanta,
no
Atlanta.
in the Premier League. City. He played 4-2-4 in against City all in.
Oh yeah, that was very scary.
Oh
That was
my.
very scary, but
Yeah,
it paid
yeah.
off.
It was
It
very.
paid off.
Yeah, I mean
It paid off,
playing just two
and
midfielders have in a game
Hmm.
against a team like City. This
Hmm.
just shows how much confidence Klopp has in his players. He can just play two midfielders and
and
four
his
attackers.
players have that confidence too. His players have it
That's the
too,
thing.
and that's
And
I'm
their
so happy.
performances make
Like
us believe. That's the thing. That's what he said when he came in, from doubters to believers, and that's what we are
exactly.
now.
We are,
I
I
was imagining this
and
to go like a easy encounter and like Leicester would really trash Liverpool and that would be nice to see and everything.
yeah,
like
I
we
mean I
dominated
thought
start to finish.
We
They
everyone
didn't get a
yeah
dominated.
chance
everyone thought that was the game that
completely, and
Jamie Vardy, I mean, had nothing.
uh,
Nothing happened, yeah. And even
everyone
if you talk about
see,
actually
yeah,
Joel
we
Matip, Joel Matip we got
Yeah.
for free, man. And
Oh
mm,
my
how well
God.
does he play still? Like he managed to
Everyone
yeah,
survive,
stood up
he's
even when
good.
and
He's
gave their
pretty
best
good.
last night.
I was talking about Diego Jota again, again and
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Player
You
of the
got him in your
sorry, signing
FPL,
of the
no?
season, right?
You got him in your
Signing
FPL.
of the season. Yeah. I did this week. I did,
Yeah, I
but
mean
Jota.
yeah,
that
like
what a goal
sometimes
as well. I mean that cross and that
oh,
header.
uh,
I don't
That
know.
was
and
the goal of the match,
That just
sir.
looks like a
that
typical
goal
Liverpool goal, by the
30
way.
oh wait, 33 passes, 33
Yeah, yeah.
passes. I
Yeah,
counted. It's so
And
amazing,
it
like
was such
start
a
to
beautiful
finish.
goal, man. There was this little
God,
space
that Robertson
created,
cross,
he
Jota running
ran
into
and
it.
the
The
cross was pinpoint. Like
the
wow.
ran, yeah, the run,
yeah, there was a little
and
space he
Robertson
ran
didn't
towards
look at
that.
him. Didn't look at
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
This has to come
Robertson
from
just
a
put
lot
the
of
ball
trust
in
in them.
perfectly. He didn't see who
Yeah.
was there. And this
Aaron
guy,
is
yeah,
back.
this guy from 20 yards out ran in. This is
Tonmoy,
amazing.
That's up to them.
Tonmoy, I said this earlier also. Do you think like anyone that finishes above Liverpool wins the league?
Yeah.
Too soon to answer that.
Oh.
Too
Really?
soon to
You don't
answer
think
that.
so?
I told you,
Uh,
let this December run get over and then we'll talk about this. I'll personally talk about this. I'll initiate the conversation at that moment. Right now, let's
but
focus on the
yeah,
next
December
game
is
week.
Arun,
the best. Is the best.
your favorites, Liverpool again, winning the league by
Yeah, Liverpool will win it, man, because the way they played last night with the majority of the team, no Thiago still, no Van Dijk, of course, no Henderson, and they could play like that. They win the league.
that, that's scary.
Minamino and Origi fall into it. Minamino is
Yeah.
actually very tricky. He came in the club. He actually
Yeah.
never proved himself, and then we already brought in Jota, who
You know,
has
I
done
rate this
immensely.
type of players, players like Origi, like a fourth choice striker to have. You know, we had that back in the day, where in with Mourinho's team, with Avram Grant's team, in 2007-8, we had Salomon Kalou, if you remember him. He
Yes,
was
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
we had all the
Legend.
big players.
Legend.
We had
Legend.
we had the Drogbas and the Anelkas. We were banging in goals. Anelka won the Golden Boot once. Drogba won it twice. We had Maluda banging in. We had Crespo. Everyone and
Yeah.
Salman Kalu was that this Origi type of player. Whenever you call
Need
upon
him,
him,
he's there.
he used to
But
Big
bro,
score.
game.
but bro,
Big game player.
you said
No, and
about that,
And
Origi
it,
does that every
yeah,
fucking time.
but I
Uh,
think,
you don't
but I
I
even
think you
need to
think
should.
give
I
him game
think
time for that.
it's it's time for him to go. I think it's time for him to go.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just
It's
saying
done.
I'm just pointing
The
out
dream is
that
over.
how good Liverpool's squad
Go
is.
on.
Like any player, you can count on any player.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Klopp
but
And
can count on
see,
Just
and
the
anybody
see,
from there.
luxury of
yeah, I
having
think
such
if
an amount of players. It's a luxury, man.
even
It's
if
a
we
fucking
get more
luxury.
injuries, even if we get more injuries, I'm that confident that Minamino and Morigi will step up
You should keep
I
your
if we
know,
fingers
I
if we
crossed,
know.
need them
man.
And
to.
guys,
Keep your
Minamino is a
fingers
good
crossed.
player. He's very famous
Yeah.
in.
He's
in
a good
very,
player,
I think they.
exactly.
Yeah, I think
He's
they will
absolutely
step up.
brilliant.
Me.
Also, calling this right now before we move on from Liverpool, you heard this here first, and I'm gonna get a lot of shade for this.
interesting. Look forward. Look forward.
Tottenham are gonna beat Liverpool in Anfield.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm done. I'm
I'm
done.
I'm
I'm
gonna make a
done.
memo.
That is a good shout.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll just say that is
That
very
is a good
possible.
shout.
But I'll make a memo just so that I can drop
What's
you a
Shitty
little text
smoking,
when we
man?
beat you.
No.
Moving on.
Oh, it's okay.
Moving on, moving
Moving
on. Yeah.
on. Shall we
Let's
talk
move
about
on.
Arsenal a little bit?
Yes, I'm in time then. Perfect timing.
Getting my hands
Oh,
on.
Yeah.
where do we start? I don't know. Where do you want to
Where?
start? Arteta, the
Uh,
Arsenal,
have you
Aubameyang.
guys?
Where
You
do you
guys?
want to start?
You guys must have seen this. Mikel Pulis and all everything. Yeah.
Mikel
Still
Purely.
Arteta. So he's like he played 8-1-1
Spanish
formation.
Tony Pulis.
Spanish Tony Pulis. So I feel sorry for them because they have so high hopes. End of the day, they do Arsenal things, man. Bottle jobs.
Yeah.
Leeds
They
should have
do.
won the game
Exactly.
easily. Leeds should have won
Exactly.
the game easily. Right now, we
Let's
are the bachelor club, but they take the crown every week. So I'm happy.
yes.
See,
Let's talk about Pepe a little bit. Can someone explain me what he was thinking? What are you
72
doing
million
there?
baboon. 72 million baboon. Guy has fucking no brains, man. You don't go there and pull off a Zidane like that. And if you're headbutting someone, fucking make it
Yeah,
fall
I
to
mean,
the
yeah, just
ground.
fucking do it properly. Like, don't just
Yeah.
lean in. Like,
yeah.
It's like, go this way.
Do it like a Zidane, right?
Yeah, pull off a
Let-
Zidane.
Make it iconic. Come on.
Yeah,
See,
get
you
a
can.
match ban and shit.
Yeah, you cannot lean in. You can do it like this. You can go
Yeah.
face to
Yeah,
face. You
yeah,
cannot
yeah,
lean in.
yeah.
Pepe resembles all the Arsenal personality they have in the dressing room. If they are soft, if you try to fuck with them, wind them up a bit, they will concede or they will do something stupid, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Arsenal in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, these things that you say that Arsenal are pulling off an Arsenal, the standards of pulling off an Arsenal have gone like so low now. Like
Oh
Arsenal
my,
doing an
yeah.
Arsenal is like, oh, going shitty anyway.
Yeah, bit under Spurs'
Yeah,
shadow now. Arsenal fans. All the time they are in our shadow from years to come, and forever it will be our shadow. It looks like they are in your shadow. Tanmay.
It's
Definitely.
been it's been going on since the last 7 6 7 years, except for one instance that Spurs came third. Arsenal went on to finish above Spurs. Except for that instance, from the last 6 to 7 years, we have been dominating Arsenal. We have been dominating
6 to
Arsenal
7 is a long stretch, but 4 years, yeah, I'd say.
No.
since
I think
2000
No, no,
since
no.
No. I think
2014.
Tanmay
We
is
haven't.
right.
Anwar is right.
Since
Anwar is
I
right.
think Tanmay is
2013
right.
They've been
14.
winning FA Cups.
But yeah, exactly.
Since 2013 14, whenever you talk about the NLD, North London
Bullshit.
Derby, we have been always been getting the better results above Arsenal.
Yeah, but
Except for
Arsenal
that
is
one
always
instance,
to-
yeah,
Yeah,
Arsenal is
they
one
did
game.
lift the trophy. They
No,
did
but
lift
bro,
trophies. They
You're
did lift
just
I-
trophies.
happy with your one-offs, Nikki.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about when it's us and them face up. Us and them face up on the pitch.
Yeah.
What happens there? What happens there? Home away doesn't matter. We have been
Yeah,
getting
true,
the
bro.
better of
But,
Arsenal.
but to play devil's advocate, to play Farzid's role, Arsenal fans would have said, "Oh, you dominated the whole 7 years, but we won more trophies." Guess what?
Yeah. I mean,
That's what
In
shows
the
up
end,
every time.
in the end, that's what gonna save them. Yep,
Yeah,
That
yeah.
matters.
trophy thing.
That matters.
for how
But
long?
that's
That
actually
matters.
pretty
For
true.
how
That's
long?
actually
It's,
pretty
it's
true.
gonna be. It's coming down to it's coming down.
I have a question. I have a question for all of you. Arsenal next two games are Wolves and Spurs.
Yeah.
If they get 0 points, would they sack Arteta, or do you think the fans will
No,
back
no,
him?
no, 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 no,
I don't
no.
think
They
I don't think
won't.
They're
that
not.
Arteta
They
goes.
no.
They have
I
I don't
think
think
he's
nothing
Arteta
in
going.
goes
them.
around. I think it's too early to get on his back now. But
True, true.
yeah,
Exactly. That's true. He's like so new. He's like so
Yeah.
new.
I mean,
They
guy came in
and
and
still
won an
got them to
FA Cup,
win.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
and the Community Shield. Let's give it to him a little
Exactly.
bit.
and
Yeah.
and
Oh,
how the fuck Leeds not win that game?
oh, so angry with them, man. So
The
fucking
most
angry with
frustrating
them.
game of my life, I guess.
Yes,
Like why?
How the
Oh,
hell do you not score,
post
man?
wide, just millimeters wide. Bamford,
It
this is a
was
hat trick. Come on.
it was fucking
I
Leno's
was
best
crying for
performance
my
that I've seen
FPL
this
mostly,
season.
but yeah, I think yeah, pretty good.
What went wrong with
That
Aubameyang? Sign the contract, take the bag, and walk away, or what?
yeah. I mean, they
I
wanted
think
Aubameyang
I
up
don't know.
front, Pepe
I
on
don't
the
know.
right.
Play Oba up front, they
They
said.
wanted
Play Nicolas Pepe,
Pepe
they
back.
said.
They
Play
even want
William,
Ozil
they
back.
said. They
play three at the
They also
back, they
playing.
said.
play three at the back.
Yeah,
Everything.
They have
bring
Wolves
Ozil
and
back. Bring
they
Ozil
have
back.
yeah they have
Please
Wolves
come
and
on.
the North London Derby next. Massive games. It's gonna be pressure.
And this major shout out to
Mhm.
Arsenal for holding their ground when even when they're like 10 men, they really defended well. I'm
Oh
gonna give
yeah,
them
that's
credit for
true.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
credit
I'm
for
with you
that's
on
that.
that.
true.
I
They
mean,
literally
Leeds could
shut
have
them down and it was a quick switch.
overrun.
They could have
They
Maybe
won.
could be
last
better on the
year,
10 man. Yeah.
maybe credit to Arteta for the last year with Emery, they would have collapsed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, easy, easy,
yeah,
They would
easy.
have
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
collapsed.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So talking about Chelsea,
Okay.
who do I ask this? Arun, who do you wanna
Sure,
answer my
sure.
question?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
up.
Yeah, so Arun, do you think do you see Chelsea now as do the Premier League needs to take them as
Yeah,
serious, or do we still need to see like we need to see how the thing
up
goes
there,
for the next 5 6 games?
up there with Spurs and Liverpool for me.
I think
Wow,
better
It will
than
that's
be up
Spurs
big.
there
for
with
me.
Spurs and Liverpool because now they're not playing well, but they're scoring 3-2, winning easily.
They're
Before one
going
month
three
ago,
minimum
yeah, one month
every
ago they were a shambles like any other team, but now they feels like Hakim Ziyech is the main guy for me. He is the main guy, and he is playing, man. He's creating. No wonder you guys are gonna score more goals and getting more penalties as well.
So I'm gonna ask the
Remember,
same
like
question
it was
to
like
the
1 month back, I think, for Chelsea. They were holding their ground and they were being defensive, but they could not. They were not being able to
Yeah,
score goals.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
going
I think
like
Lampard
zero
has
zero
found
one
the
zero.
balance now.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
look at them.
Uh-huh.
They have
He has
hope.
unlocked Werner too. Werner
Yeah,
is
I mean he missed some of the sitters, but then he just
Hmm.
makes it up with that run, that
Yeah,
crazy run.
yeah.
Feel
I'm
man.
gonna ask the
Uh,
same question to
yeah.
Shaolin as
yeah.
well. Shaolin, so do you see Chelsea as serious in the conversation,
Uh,
or do you think you still need to
mm,
see them
I'll
for
say
more
next season they'll be a very serious contender. Like we have
next
to like think,
season?
okay, next season definitely because they have a very new system and squad, like new players
Mm.
coming in. They still need to settle. I think
So
they'll
so
perform
th-
well for a
so
while.
will they at least challenge for the next 2 3 months at least to you guys and Spurs?
Mm, uh, Depends. See, right till now
Mm.
they have been performing well.
Now
Even
give me
if you
simple
look at
yes
their
or
match,
no. There is no depends in this podcast.
okay,
Go
so
radical or go home.
No,
I'll give
yeah,
you a no.
That's
I'll give you a
deep.
no.
yeah.
Percy, what do you make of the team, man? What do you make of this side and the performances that you've
Exactly.
been seeing?
Yeah, Farzad, Chelsea fan. Come on.
I yeah, I
What do
think
you
we
make of it?
are right now. We are in the conversation. I think I'm quite excited that we are in the conversation right now, and I I'm saying this that we cannot afford to lose any game if we want to stay in the conversation till the very end, till the May 2021. We cannot afford. We cannot take this as a transition period. We have to win every game now till this period till December. We have to keep on winning
No,
everything.
exactly. And that's the way
And
Lampard's gonna get it. Otherwise, if he don't, because if he drops 1 or 2 games, there's a chance he
Yeah.
might not even get top 4 because there are other teams coming up all the time.
Yeah, I mean, this is so close. We're on 20. We're on, I think, 20, maybe.
I mean, Manchester
Yeah,
United, how
we're on
bad they are right
18.
now.
They are on
Don't
the
forget
20.
Southampton. Don't forget Southampton right now.
No.
I'm loving what I'm seeing right now from Lampard. I think Kante looks absolute back to his best. I'm gonna hold my hands up and I'm gonna say sorry to, Kante,
Kante.
when I've
For dissing
been
him
slandering him so much for the
I'm still
past,
okay with Kante. I'm the same
past
as
few
you.
weeks. Yes, I mean, he has won the most tackles. He has made the most interceptions in the league, by the way. And for the next one, I mean, this is the one I was waiting for whole season. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the game preview and all
I think
next
this makes
week.
me more excited than
Preview,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the preview on Friday. So yeah, join us on Friday again. So
Do you
okay,
have the
nobody got it
results?
correct. Nobody got it correct except me. I said Belgium 2-0 and it was like spot on. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
No, 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 no.
No.
Here is the
No, don't.
standings, and Tonmoy, you have to cover up a lot. You have to, make your mark. And I'm leading, and Arun haven't
No, he just
Arun haven't
named
had a
Sir City.
chance.
Come on.
Arun haven't had a chance till now. So we do this. Yeah, we'll do this on Friday again with the wicket prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
so it's a thing
And
where.
keep a scorecard for it.
So Shaolin, we do this every week before a game week on Friday. We make these predictions, like out of the box
Yeah.
predictions. So you have to think about the games and say, like, 3 red cards in a match, or like 6 goals in a match, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Something like
Like
out
very
of the
Not
box.
usual.
pinpoint predictions, not like
Yeah.
they are gonna win or they are gonna win. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
pinpoint
yeah.
and something
Yeah.
like unexpected. And if you get it right, and
Oh,
with where you were doing
Like
that, this is based on
like
that.
Spurs going top, something that unexpected.
Spurs are top,
Spurs are
by the
top.
way.
Unexpected, right?
I'm just confused, Farseed. How do you make this list? I mean, how the hell am I sitting in the last position, man?
You
Because
haven't
you're
you haven't
alphabets.
got
Because
one
you're
prediction right.
alphabets.
I
No,
did
And you're
predict. I did
alphabets.
predict.
alphabets.
I did predict Spurs would go top, and
Oi,
then we
no,
were
no,
we were in
no,
the top for
no,
round
no,
one.
no,
No, no, this is
For
this is for the
33
international.
minutes.
no, no, no.
For
2 hours,
33.
2 hours. No,
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 Not
Arun,
no,
even
no,
listen.
2
no, no,
hours,
no, no.
33
Doesn't
minutes, you
count, doesn't
fuck.
count. Absolutely not.
not fair, not
No,
fair.
Bro,
I
we
no.
got
were
it
here
right.
for a week now. We're here at the top for a week. Let's see how it stays.
Yeah, so just Shaolin, just look at. We're gonna call you back probably on Friday if you're
okay.
free. So think about the fixtures, and think about the prediction in your mind.
Yeah, I'll think about some wicked thing. Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so we'll do that again. So I guess we're done now. Before going,
Wrap it up, eh?
make sure
Yeah.
subscribe to us and give it us a like. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
We're
Share it
done.
with your friends, football friends.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
Please.
definitely.
Yeah,
So
bro.
yeah,
Good to
yes,
see you.
our
Yeah.
socials are given below. If you want to join as well, you can contact us.